It's the last leg of the midweek daily rundown on Channel 7. I'm Dan Morfitt, and even I don't know what's going to happen next because it's time to look at some of the more unusual stories that have been making the news. Are you ready for this?
So ready.
UKIP leader Nigel Farage has claimed in an interview that he has single-handedly destroyed the far-right parties in Britain. But that wasn't the only controversial element of the interview. Oh no. As the UKIP leader revealed his new post-Brexit moustache. Let's have a look at the Farage moustache.
My God. It's a totally different colour to his head hair.
What do we think of the Farage tash?
I think he's trying to... Is he trying to grow some sort of disguise?
I don't know.
Or is he embarking on a career in pornography?
Mate, oh Lord above, that's an image.
Isn't it though? Just think about that for a moment.
Let's just think about that for a second. Maybe he wants to grow it out so he can twiddle it like Dirk Dastardly.
And tie Theresa May to a railway line.
At the minute.
He's got a droopy
I think
moustache. Okay.
I think that it's reflecting his inner feelings. It's this kind of sad, upside down smile.
I've made a mess of everything.
Maybe he is going for the honeypot tash.
Also, what does he mean he's destroyed the far-right parties?
I don't know.
And why would that be his aim?
Yeah, like surely that would be a thing that he would be crying at, into his pint.
I think possibly he is exactly as egotistical as he appeared.
And only that. There's
also
nothing else there.
Yeah.
There's also unconfirmed reports that he's now looking to get German nationality with his wife, which is a delicious irony.
Isn't it? It's
right.
So sweet.
And maybe that's why he's growing the tash, to look more German, to look more Deutsch.
I don't know the German for maybe, but that.
Order. Right, let's look at our next story. It's been a magical weekend for Team GB in the Olympics this week, but for one of the Chinese divers, the weekend got a little bit more sweet. Oh no, I remember this. After winning silver in the women's 3-metre dive, her boyfriend went down on one knee live on TV, and she said yes. Is this a sweet way of doing this? This goes back to our something to say. It's a bit coercive, isn't it?
Yes. I was going to be like, am I going to be controversial here? But I don't like it.
I don't like it. She's just won silver.
Yeah.
That's her moment.
Yeah.
And he's gone, it's my moment now.
Yeah.
And he's sort of taking the shine off 4 years, maybe a lifetime's worth of work.
In front of
just
go.
The pressure in front of
as
those
if you can say no.
Exactly. I mean... I wonder what happens behind scenes. I would kill someone if they proposed to me like that.
Yeah, indeed. Well, I mean, in fact, I probably just wouldn't bother dating anybody in the first place, really. It's like, haha, you're not stealing my moment because you don't exist. Brilliant. So,
good point.
I think we're all agreed it's a dastardly thing to do.
Well, it's not cool and it's thoughtless and, but that's our opinion. She perhaps feels differently. Maybe
she's probably very happy.
Indeed.
Right, let's look at our next story now. Now we see them riding every day with giant boxes on their back, but one delivery rider in London was seen with an unusual mode of transport. Oh God, the hipsters.
What?
Yes, that's right. A delivery driver on a penny farthing.
Wowza.
Would you like to go on one of those bikes?
I mean, I'd give it a whirl.
They look terrifying. I mean, all kudos to him. I swear, anyone who gets on one of those things is brave. How do you actually get on it? Up?
Either with a stepladder or an extremely efficient jump.
Yeah, I think a running jump.
I would not like to misjudge that jump.
Absolutely, and I mean, certainly not if I mean, it probably hurt you if you got it wrong, is what I'm saying here, Dan.
Yes.
So,
it would hurt me too.
Well, true, actually, gravity is a bit of a harsh mistress, but but I mean, okay, but why? I mean, does it cost extra to have it delivered on a penny farthing? Does he have a Farage stash?
I wouldn't be happy if that was my delivery driver.
And the food was cold because he took so long to get there on the penny farthing.
Just looking like a hipster going around traffic.
Sorry, I couldn't go on the
cobbles.
cobbles.
Like a hipster, other than the fact that he was on a penny farthing.
Well, he's either a hipster or a time traveller.
I think the latter, which is why he's so good at Deliveroo, because he can pick up the thing, fiddle the time, just have a little ride on his
Although, in fairness, I mean, brilliant if that's his little scam for getting a load of money as a delivery man. But like, if you've got a time machine, man, think big.
Yeah,
Is that the best you can do? Deliver
Any farthing?
Yeah.
No, Deliveroo.
Yeah.
I can mess with all these people who want takeout.
Slightly. So they will leave the service with a number of stars which it does not deserve.
Yeah.
Just Eat are now trying to find another unsuitable mode of transport to try and up their PR game as well.
Yeah, they're going to try teleporting it.
Yeah.
The problem is that it doesn't all stay together, so you end up with just like,
Noodles on the cat.
yeah, or in fact noodles as part of the cat now.
I can see a remake of The Fly happening now, but with delivery services. Right, let's move on to everyone's favourite dictatorship, North Korea. Kim Jong-un has dubbed dog meat a superfood and encouraged people to beat dogs for the express purpose of eating them. This is disgusting. What do we think of it?
Okay, I'm vegetarian.
How long has the famine in North Korea been going on for now?
Too
Is
long.
it sort of 11
Yeah.
12 years, something like that?
So,
So I'm sure this is being announced in the Hermit Kingdom as a propaganda thing, like, yes, eat dogs, they're healthy, when actually it's like, eat dogs because you're already doing that anyway because we've been starving you.
What is the purpose of beating them first? Is it to sort of tenderize the meat?
I don't know. I think it's
That's
just...
what you do with fillet, isn't it?
You know what? I'm not against the eating of dogs because if that's what their culture does, and you know, there's lots of places in Asia that do it. But to beat your dogs first, you wouldn't beat a cow.
Wow.
You wouldn't beat a sheep.
Well,
Wow.
no, actually...
The cows get massaged.
Well, some do, but it's more a case of the, like, as it were, battery farms. That they don't, they don't exactly massage them every night, do? They're not treated gently, you know. So fine, they're not going in there and beating them with fists and sticks.
in the
meat
grinder.
grinder, yes.
It's been quite a lot of not very nice.
Some Wagyu beef
Yeah, is
cows
massaged.
get hot stones.
Yes, and they
as well,
and they
cupping.
get fed whiskey and all sorts of nice, ridiculous things. But you know, it is still just beef at the end of the day.
I might go vegetarian now, though, just thinking about those poor dogs.
Well, but this is North Korea, though, and it's that strange, unique case, you know, in Southeast Asia, because it is unlike. I don't think the level of, I guess, sort of ultimate control and secrecy that exists in North Korea is just far eclipses anything else, and the whole country is given over to leader worship, and they try and put a nice positive gloss on literally everything that happens, including the fact that lots of people are attempting to swim across the sea to China or to the other Korea because they are literally starving to death.
I can say, though, they did have a beer festival at the weekend.
In North Korea?
In North Korea.
Right.
I know.
Right.
Amazing.
Okay. All right.
I've been told we've got to cover this last story because it's really good. I hope it is. Finally, a gangster granny fought off 3 muggers in the Wirral. That's a place, not a euphemism. The 77-year-old pensioner was approached by 3 muggers outside of a bank and was demanded £200 off of her. But she was having none of it, managed to grab one of the men and bang his head against the cash machine 3 times. Like it. So she'd be good to have in a bar fight.
I don't know, really. I tend not to get involved in bar fights, so I don't know who's useful.
I just like the fact that in Birkenhead, there's grannies just battering the living daylights out of robbers to be.
Oh, you know, give us 200 quid. No. You know, I mean, it's brilliant, isn't it?
It's a great image. I want to know what she looks like.
I think she looks a bit like Supergran, but you're probably too young to remember that. You're too young to remember Supergran.
How old am I compared to you? I forget.
You're 4 years younger, I think, maybe 5 years younger.
Yeah.
I'm an old man.
Sorry, darling. I can't help it.
If you remember Supergran, it's basically that, but on the Wirral, beating up robbers.
And yeah, and with much more extreme violence, I should imagine. So,
Yeah.
Because she wouldn't have been holding back, and there'd have been, like, you know, blood all over the cash machine, which is a symbol of our times if there ever was one.
She beat up one of them. What happened to the other 2?
I think the other 2 just got scared by her sheer violence.
Right.
But then again, that's what you sort of get on Merseyside. Right, that's it for the Daily Rundown now. On That's Manchester, we've solved all of the world's problems in just 90 minutes. Thanks to my guests this evening, Ashley Talbot and Polly Checkland, and thanks to Cal Doughty as well. I'm back tomorrow for the last Daily Rundown of the week, but from me, producer Jack, and Adam in the gallery, and everybody here, it's a very goodbye. Goodbye.